right, now, Eric, around table. It's time for the time.
It's not really a round table. No, it's fine. We should talk about this because you said that this guy died.
Do you guys know who Dwayne Roberts is? Anyone know Dwayne Roberts? He invented something that a lot of us had when we were in high school and college.
Does his name go with the thing that he invented?
Hacky sack.
Nope. It's food.
Dude. Is it hard-boiled eggs?
No, only you brought that stink mess in here today.
Wait, what's his last name? Robbins?
Roberts.
I was thinking maybe something with his last name, like the Robin egg or something. No, Roberts.
He's a millionaire businessman.
Okay.
He died in his sleep. He's 88 years old.
On Friday he died? Or
Yes.
this weekend? Okay, sorry.
He created this in 1956.
Okay, and we've all had this.
Yeah. If you went to college and high school or just you didn't have much money and you wanted to get this item, it would fill you up.
Ramen noodles.
That's a good guess. Nope.
Spam.
Nope.
Vienna sausages.
It's something that's frozen. It's frozen
waffles.
and you have to eat it in the microwave.
Oh, TV dinners.
Nope.
Hungry
Oh,
Man.
God, just tell
Those
us
are
already.
good.
Obviously, we don't know.
Marie Callender.
The frozen burrito. Oh, I love those frozen
What
burritos.
did Americans even know what a burrito was in 1956 or
I guess he
whatever?
must have probably maybe made a trip down
Yeah.
to
Burro.
Acapulco or something in the
Burrito.
50s. And he brought it here and learned how to freeze
So
it.
the father of the frozen burrito passed away.
No longer with us. So if you have one today, eat two and throw one out in his honor.
Well,
Like,
true story,
no.
Eric.
yeah,
You
pour-
know, I'm-
squeeze it and pour
Well,
it.
the problem with them is that they'd get really hot on the outside
Frozen
of them,
in the middle.
but they're still
Yeah.
frozen in the middle. And then the tortilla would get really rubbery because you'd have to run it for so long.
I haven't had one since the 90s.
I never
What?
ate one of those in college.
Costco
And,
has a new protein.
That's what I've had.
Yes, I had those for a while. And then
cilantro, like
only-
white chicken.
I only ate it for like a week, and then I got.
Too much?
Ooh, yeah.
I thought they were good.
It's,
But I don't buy them all the
it's
time.
so processed,
Yeah.
and it's like rubbery.
You put them in the air fryer or do you put them in
No,
the
microwave, so I could have them for breakfast.
break fast.
break
Say it
fast?
Breakfast.
Is that
That
right?
is, Sam, to your point, I have had
Yes.
those frozen burritos that are supposed to be healthier.
They're-
And I would say that's the only kind of frozen burrito I've had. When I was in college, I did not go for those.
No.
You know, I told y'all that my roommate made that stinky dump cake in a mug in my room, in my dorm, and then it stunk. Like to have that chocolate batter all caked into that cup and just sitting there, you could smell that. It smelled gross. It's like ketchup sitting out.
Oh.
You know how gross ketchup smells when it just sits out and dries up on the plate?
But the mug cake?
She wouldn't clean the cup. Like she would make the mix or whatever she did.
Right.
She microwaved it in a different container of some sort because that dump cake batter was just sitting dried up in the mug.
Oh, gross.
On the little tiny little space she had
throw the mug
on
away.
her side of the
Yeah.
dorm for her vanity area, and it would always stink. Like to me, chocolate batter sitting out stinks. Ketchup sitting out stinks.
That's so funny.
I can't stand things that are just sitting out.
Ketchup is
stinks.
ruining me now because that is a food group for a toddler.
100%.
That's no joke.
Suck on
I
packets.
had no idea. I literally keep packets in my purse. Because if we go someplace and there's no ketchup, this kid's going to flip the table.
You guys go to Taco Bell, do they still give you the free mild sauce and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think if you want like a lot,
but
they
you
have
have
to
to-
charge you.
But it used to be like in the middle, like Chick-fil-A. Remember back? Chick-fil-A, you could go grab all the sauces and stuff.
Mine,
I'm in
well, of
like-
course,
I
I live in the
do
Heights, though,
drive-thru.
so they do leave things out in the Heights.
Yeah.
It depends on which Taco Bell you're at.
Because it's real bougie over there. It's a bougie clientele.
With the old mild packs.
Mine has
bougie.
like the jail cell, like metal things in front of it.
You have to ask
They're
the
like,
clerk,
yeah.
and even they look at you funny, and they're like,
Like,
25
I'm like,
cents.
can I please have some mild sauce, please?
Well, somebody had said that Chick-fil-A really shouldn't be like holding back the sauces. I think it's a franchise choice, franchise owner's choice. Because this other guy's like, I don't hold back the sausage. You can have whatever you want. But I can see how we had friends that owned.
I only got two. They've been
like
They've been
two.
real stingy.
Yeah. I
And
had
then if
friends.
you want ranch, I think they charge you extra.
I'm sure they do. I had friends years ago that had a sandwich shop, and they had to start putting all the condiments like behind the counter because after school, there was a school nearby, a high school.
Kids.
Oh, the kids.
Kids would come in and they would just take all the condiments and all the lemons and they would just make their own concoctions of things and just make a huge mess
Yes.
and not buy anything and got out of there. Now, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the father of the frozen burrito passed away over the weekend.
Who knew it's been around since 56, though? I'd never heard of it until the
Yeah. And there are a
late
lot of
80s.
items in the frozen section, guys, that I have never tried, but there's an actual story to piggyback on yours, Eric. There are frozen foods that no one eats anymore. That's the title of the story.
That used to be our jam back in the day.
Yeah, they say the popularity of a lot of these foods have just kind of faded away. And maybe with the advancement of like Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff, people can get hot meals. But then again, it's not really about the hot
Right.
meal. It's about the cost.
Yeah.
That's not cheap, y'all.
No,
it's a
Terry.
DoorDash and Uber
But
Eats.
air fryer, you can't put I can't put a turkey dinner, like a Hungry Man dinner or
No,
whatever. I
no,
can't-
it'll burn it up.
No.
It's got to be in the oven.
So here's what they say is going away. Salisbury steak.
That's
Good.
fine.
Good. They
The
should.
frozen
It's
meal of
processed, printed
Salisbury
out
steak.
steak.
Yeah, that's like up there with the McRib.
Fish sticks are starting to go away.
Yeah.
Mm.
I bet you my best friend Jules is probably keeping the fish sticks in business.
Wow.
What are the ones that look like
Mystery.
It's not really a stick. It's more like a triangle.
A plank.
Or plank or whatever. The fillet or whatever.
The fillet of fish.
Yeah, it's-
Uh,
but
Well,
it's
they
like
just
it's
formed
a,
it into a triangle.
like the fish and
It's
chips
like a
one.
triangle one, though.
Yeah.
That you get it.
Cod. That's
Miss
probably
Gordon.
cod.
Cod, yeah.
Yeah.
I love some cod.
I used to love
Now,
that.
this one I'm going to have to protest, even though I haven't eaten in a while. I better go buy some. Boca burgers. I loved those in the early 2000s.
What are they?
Boca burgers.
Are those like
Frozen
veggie burgers?
Yeah, vegetarian burgers or veggie burgers.
Oh.
And they were so good. They had and the chicken, like CHIK apostrophe N, because it's not real chicken, like chicken boca and the boca burger. So good. It really was good. Put a slice of cheese on it. It was
Oh,
great.
people don't buy it. Was it because Impossible Burgers came around? Or
Or
whatever?
there's Morningstar Farms.
You don't hear about that stuff
ads.
anymore. Like from like 19 to 23, that's all people talk about. Impossible Burgers. Remember Burger
2019,
King made one?
Yes, yes. Frozen breakfast platters are seeing their way out of the frozen food section. Like, you have like what pancakes and scrambled eggs and sausage link on the platter like a
I
Hungry
have
Man plate.
never in my
I would
life.
not do that.
I've never had one, but I've
Well,
seen
that's
them.
another thing that doesn't heat properly because the pancakes will heat like that, and then
Yeah, the other things take a
the
while.
eggs or the
Yeah,
potatoes
that sounds
especially.
awful.
And they
stay
say
frozen.
French bread pizza, y'all. Stouffer's staple. French bread pizza. is going
Stouffer's and that Red Baron
sideways.
guy.
Red pizza. Yes,
Oh,
the Red
I
Baron.
still get Red Baron.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
But I look at the French bread. If I get it's French bread, I can't do the regular Red
Oh
Baron
no, I
pizza.
gotta do the
No.
regular one.
Oh, gross.
And they have a Mexican Supreme that you cannot find anywhere anymore. It was the best.
I still stand by
Whoa.
home run pizza. I know
I don't
Rilla
like
thinks
it.
it sucks, but it looks.
I'm not into
You
it.
actually cook it and it looks like pizza. The cheese actually looks like cheese.
The Sicilian
I like
one.
pizza bagels.
I like the angry Sicilian
All about
guy.
those.
with all the
Angry Sicilian. I do
Isn't
that
it
one.
Angry Sicilian.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were like $6.99 over here.
Why is it so
at,
angry?
Woodlake Square.
And the other thing is a little cheat is look at the weight of the pizza because they all cost about the same, but the heavier ones have more meat up on there.
Oh, that's a really good hack.
So you're getting
Kev.
a better deal, and you can feed more people.
Space City Saver.
Yeah. Oh, that's some
The
heavy
weight
pizza.
of the
more
pizza.
people,
You
but-
see Kevin, his eyes closed, trying to like
Yeah,
get
this
one
one on the
hand.
right. Which one do you think?
Which
babe?
one looks a little heavier?
It's literally printed on the front.
And you know he's at home eating it all himself. Booster already eating that stuff.
Hey, Booster and I split one.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
like
God.
Sam.
Sure
No, Sam and Mark
Sure.
will each get their own personal
What?
one and eat a whole damn pizza.
Mark and I are obnoxious.
You get the whole pizza?
Whole pizza.
We get 2 larges.
Yes.
And you
they
eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
From the frozen food section?
No, like
Like
Papa
from Marco's?
John's,
Wait,
from
You
like,
eat a whole large pizza in one sitting?
Or did I probably just
No,
a few
not one
pieces
sitting,
of it.
Sam. I can't believe that.
Don't shame me.
Probably like a
No,
14-inch. Like
But I can't
12,
believe it.
14,
Like, I
yeah.
just don't know
We
where,
just
like, how
love
you...
pizza.
Well,
Like we
you
just
can
house
love it, but your stomach eventually says, I can't take anymore.
We don't care.
Oh, wow.
Really?
The kegerator and the large pizza.
That's all
It's
they
just,
need.
we just love pizza so much. I wanted it last night. We didn't
Usually
get
I
it.
say what you eat in the dark shows up in the light, but it's not showing up on you. What's
Yeah.
happening there? You got some magical,
It's
mystical
not yet.
powers?
Just give me a couple years.
Okay.
Couple years.
Give her a couple more pizzas.
Yeah.
You'll go
All
one
right.
way or the other.
Coming up next, we have a guest coming in studio, Eric.
Yep. I met her like 3 weeks ago at a party, and her story is so interesting. I want to bring her in here because she was on the show 60 Minutes. They did a whole interview with her on 60 Minutes because she was a soccer coach for the Iranian women's soccer team for like age the 19-year-olds, I believe. The
Okay.
Sam knows more about soccer than I do, but she played soccer and then went to Iran to coach these girls. And the stuff that she had to go through, it's a pretty amazing story. And she went to Rice University, and she's from
Sweet.
Oklahoma. And she's half Iranian, half American, and just a
If
great story.
If you've seen the uniforms for
Yeah.
the World Cup, I mean, it gets hot and you're sweaty, and they're not wearing the traditional soccer uniforms.
Yeah, so she's here now. I want to bring her in here in like 2 minutes.
All right, we'll talk to her next on the Real and Ryan Show with Eric. I love doing radio because we meet so many people from all walks of life, and you just never know who you're going to meet. Eric, you're going to tell us how you came across Kat, and her story is amazing before we introduce her.
I was at a football party like 2 weekends ago at my friend's house, and she was there, and it was a bunch of my wife's friends, Persian friends and stuff, and we started talking, and she was telling me all these stories. I'm like, man, I feel like a loser. I've done nothing in my life, and she's accomplished so much. Like, then I see a video of her on 60 Minutes being interviewed by Leslie Stahl. Stahl, I believe her name was. Yeah. I see her face all the time. In Iran, like in there where they play soccer, and women weren't allowed there, I believe. We'll have to ask her. Kat, welcome.
Kat Khosrowyar, welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. Hello.
Hello.
Well, I joke that how does a 17-year-old on vacation change a movement in women's soccer? How does this happen? That's pretty much in a nutshell what you did. Tell us that your backstory is your father is Iranian, your mother is American, right?
Yes.
And you were born in which city?
I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But frequent travel to Texas because the soccer program in Texas was a lot better than Oklahoma at the time. So that's kind of where the journey.
So you're a soccer kid.
Yeah, I'm a soccer kid.
And then you went to college for soccer.
I went to college for soccer, but it not starting from the U.S. I went to college first in the U.K. and Spain because soccer programs there were better.
Wow.
And then eventually I came to the U.S. and went to Rice.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So you were doing what at Rice? Your undergrad? No. What was Kat doing at Rice?
Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people here have Persian friends. You can't just play soccer. You definitely have to have either engineering or something on the medical field or legal
Masters.
field.
Your
Yeah,
parents
Masters.
need to understand it's
Yeah.
something like, something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what soccer's good. What soccer?
In Iran,
So what was
like,
your
doctors and engineers are like
the
those
goal
are the
there?
two things.
The-
that
the-
were-
So what was your major, or what were you doing at Rice?
My first master's was in the UK. It was chemical engineering. The second one is global affairs at Rice.
I don't even
I
know
told
what
her her
that is.
IQ is too big for this room.
Yeah.
Kat's IQ is too
You
big
must
for this
leave
room.
now. You're too smart.
No, but that's what's so
Okay.
awesome, though, about it. Because at 17, you went to
incredible.
Iran for the first time to see your father's home country. And then what happened that changed the trajectory of women's soccer across the world?
There was no women's soccer, so I had nowhere to play. I had no one to play with. And one person led me to another person, and they're like, there's an underground women's indoor soccer team. You can play with them.
Wow.
So I started training with them, knowing that I'm leaving. So I just wanted to train so when I come back to the U.S., my coach won't get all pissed off at me. that
Yeah,
I wasn't
because you
training.
were training.
I was just
right.
eating kebab and rice the whole time. I did not want that to happen.
Oh, that's so funny.
I found this underground soccer team, and eventually, 2 days before I was supposed to come back to the U.S., the Soccer Federation, you see a bunch of women. I saw a bunch of women coming to the field, and they're like whispering, like, "Is this the American girl? Is this the American girl?" And at the end of training, they're like, "We're about to start women's soccer, but we didn't know how to do it, and you just landed on our lap. Can you help us start women's soccer in Iran?" And
you're like, I'm 17.
I'm 17.
I'm just trying to keep my coach off my back.
I want to scream, Prom. I want to go do things like a.
So how do you tackle that, Kat?
I don't even know if I tackled it. I think it just punched me in the face.
I mean, like, where do you go first? Because I would tell them, you guys are the ones that are from here. I don't have any power here. I don't know who to call. How did you do it?
I was like, my dream is to go to UCLA, and that is exactly where I'm going. But when I told my family what was happening, they're like, listen, you have another week to extend. Come to see what it's all about. I went my first day of training, and I thought it was like in the U.S. where you could wear shirts and shorts and have your hair in a ponytail.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was the complete opposite. I was warming up in that outfit, like in shorts, and I see security people coming after me. And they're like, no, girl. You got to wear hijab, pants, long sleeve shirt, cover that hair up.
Wow.
So that's when I realized that I'm in a completely different world.
Yes.
And, but when I started talking to the players, I started hearing their backstory of why they are playing. That's what moved me to end up deciding to stay in Iran to help them with that movement.
And how long did you stay?
Well, a 2-week vacation turned to almost 15 years.
Oh,
15
my
years.
gosh.
And you
That is unbelievable.
you became their coach.
So I first
Did
was
you
the
play first with
Yeah,
them?
I was first the captain of the national team, and we went, Olympics, World Cup, Asian Games. We did all of that, which is honestly cool because you're playing against China, Japan, and Korea.
Yeah.
And because I'm from the U.S., I was always pushing for, that diplomacy between Iran and U.S. So we did play against the U.S., but from a youth national team level, but in like third-party countries like Italy or like the U.K. But I played until 2012, and then I became the head coach of the national team, the youth national team.
Wow.
And that's that's a whole other.
Did you get a lot of blowback from like the men that like we don't want women playing and stuff in
Not
Iran? Or
all
they-
men. Not all men. There was already a lot of pushback systematically. I mean, women couldn't go to the stadiums to watch men's team play.
And that was the stadium you were in 60 Minutes.
That was a stadium I was in 60 Minutes. So I was a little surprised when they told me I had permission to do the interview there. But that also was what started the other movement. So indirectly, I didn't know that I was helping push for change for women to enter the stadiums to watch men play. And I was the first female coach to have a male staff, like 3-4 male members on my staffing team.
Wow.
So that's where the whole integration started, but without me actually knowing what I was doing.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like
bigger than you.
blissfully
It's bigger than me.
ignorant. Yes. Okay, if you guys are just tuning in to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, our guest today is Kat Khosrowyar. Khosrowyar.
You got it.
Yeah,
Khosrowyar.
you say it better than I do.
Khosrowyar. And what is your title now, Kat? Like, what are you,
what are you doing
officially
now?
right now?
Okay, so we'll circle back
Okay, yeah.
to what I was getting educated in. I am the Associate Director of Regulatory and Scientific Affairs at the American Chemistry Council.
Oh,
But
wow.
I also am one of the members of Playmaker, which is ran by Yuri Yorkaev. He's former French national team player and captain, and he's head of FIFA's presidential office. So we work together on a sports fund where we invest in teams, both men and women, in various sports globally.
Yeah, wow. So now Iran has a girls team basically because of you.
How about their?
I know you
are
probably
they
don't want
still
to take
wearing
that,
everything?
that
'Cause
flex, but I'm going to give it to you.
So
when
what
you
we
played, you had to wear really thick.
Yeah, I had to wear the whole hijab and long sleeve shirt and pants, but now it's getting better. You still have to cover up.
Yeah.
Breathable.
It's a wicking
No.
fabric.
No,
it's
still?
not.
No, it just looks better.
It's not like brought to you by Under Armour.
Yeah.
It's visually more appeasing. Like back then, it looked like you were wearing a potato bag.
Oh,
But now, there's some definition to what you're
Yeah.
wearing.
Yeah. But, it's not, but that's an added strain on you as an athlete for your body heat to be regulated, because if all of your competitors are wearing shorts, t-shirts, sports bras, and ponytails, and you're covered in so much extra fabric, you have to be that much better to have that much more stamina.
Exactly. We were training twice as hard because the sweat and just running, it's going to pull you down. But I will say, whenever I was a coach, I decided to turn the narrative around. I'm like, the opponent is already going to think that we are weaker. So we let that we played that in our advantage. So we let them think that we cannot play as hard or as strong or as fast. But then that's actually what helped us gain
Bull
that
in the
momentum.
China shop.
Oh, nice.
That is
Wow.
awesome.
And you took
Kat?
the team from, they were never ranked.
They were never ranked. I found
Until
these
you-
girls on mountaintops, like they were daughters of shepherds. They never set foot on grass to
We should
play.
make a movie out of this.
They totally
Yeah.
should.
One day.
Somebody just
Absolutely.
texted in at 37530. Can I catch us later on the podcast? I want my daughter to listen to this. 100%. Everything we do on our show is on podcast. You can find it after the show. Go to krbe.com or download the app. You can hear it wherever you grab
what's your socials?
podcasts.
Do you have an Instagram handle
Yes.
people can follow?
Yes. Fortunately, it's not as complicated as my last name. It's just Kat, Kat.Khosro. Kat.Khosro.
Perfect.
Khosro. Okay, cat.Khosro. Khosro on Instagram. And if you're just tuning in, we're talking to a superstar machine for so many things. And I know you're humbled, and I'm gonna pump you up because you deserve it, because we don't know stories like this until we know them. And what you have done for the women of Iran who wanted to play soccer and never thought in their wildest dreams they'd be allowed to, if they couldn't even go into the stadium to watch the men play. Why would they ever think they would be allowed to
And
play?
remember, in
and
some-
you changed that for them. Bravo.
And some sports you
you.
couldn't, or soccer games you couldn't go to because they banned the hijab, right?
Yeah.
So you had to fight for that to let them.
It was a double-edged sword, because when we made it to the first round, we made it to the Olympics in London, but we were disqualified because of the hijab. So not only was there international pressure on hijab, you had internal pressure as well that we had to wear the hijab.
So you
And I was the American trying to figure
balance
out
it.
how to come out of this, because at the end of the day, I just wanted the women to play.
Yes.
And it was tough, but it took 2 years to get rid of that ban.
So wait, the hijab disqualified them because what? The Olympic Committee said that's just too much fabric.
No,
Or-
London, they don't let you do that, or they weren't letting you do that.
to wear a hijab
It wasn't
at
part
all.
of the uniform.
No. Like
Or-
Like in
they
the culture,
outlawed
right?
it.
Yeah,
So they
certain-
outlawed a
Outlawed.
woman wearing a hijab. Like,
Yes,
you could not wear.
They
it.
don't
Why?
want. They did not want people in the UK covering their faces in any type of way.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And this was for the Olympics. So Olympic also was banning the fact of wearing hijab. But
Wow.
not only did they disqualify an entire countries, like the national team, but there were some players from various countries like Jordan or Egypt and Lebanon. Like they couldn't also, like a few players But Iran, everyone had to wear a hijab.
Wow.
So they didn't get to play then at all?
They did not get to play.
Oh.
Wow, Kat, this is so
That sucks.
unbelievable. I want to talk more to you about this. I wish we could do a whole raw feed with you because
know, you're so
the
good.
things that you have had to tackle, my God, the mountain you have climbed.
Especially at
as
age
a
17.
17-year-old kid. And on top of that, all the other stuff, the smart stuff, you know.
And you're 17. It's probably hard to
Smart
find
stuff.
a boyfriend or anything because you're,
That's not
You're
the
so-
top.
It
that's not
has
the top
been very
of her thing.
difficult,
You're
I
so
will
more
say.
you're so mature.
Houston,
Yeah, Houston boys, is it hard
What's
to
your
find
Tinder, Kat?
Is it
What's your
find a-
Tinder?
Is it hard to find a good guy around?
I want a cowboy, but have to,
All right, cowboys out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know it's radio, but you would never guess that Kat looks the way she looks. You know how like people see us, they go, "Oh my God, you look totally different than what you sound like."
No, Kat, you are gorgeous.
Well, it's not that I didn't think she wasn't gorgeous,
No,
but I'm
just
saying
saying,
like I just didn't know
gorgeous.
if you were going to come in here wearing traditional hijab or whatever. Here you are with your blonde hair blowing through the doors with your, American. You were an American girl.
I am.
Who went to Iran and changed the movement of women's soccer. Bravo to you, Kat. God bless you.
Good job.
Now, where do we see your 60 Minutes CBS?
Is that on
special?
YouTube,
It's on
or-
YouTube?
I think it's on YouTube or even on CBS's website.
When was that filmed?
2016.
2016, so it was around 2016.
Yeah.
All right, so Iranian women's soccer, 60 Minutes. I'll just Google it. I'm going to find it. Okay, my goodness. All right, coming up next, we have Celebrity Scoop coming up, and I have a chance for you. I want to tell you more about the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market, and we'll get into all that because I know y'all are
That's
blowing
coming
me
up,
up for
man.
that. You're blowing me up for that. Just hang on for it. Next on KRE.
Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Randas, and this weekend was Halloween weekend. However, a lot of people celebrated on Friday. Not too sure how many people celebrated on Saturday, because on Saturday, Tate McRae was here, a sold-out show. Eric and his wife hosted the KRBE suite. It was a packed house. How'd you like the show?
It was the crowd was crazy. It was so much fun. Like I said, full. It's so funny. When I was a kid, it took a band like 2 or 3 albums to get like a tour to center.
Right.
Like she has 2 albums out and she could fill that. It's just
But she has a lot of hits. And also, did you see anybody in costume in Toyota Center Saturday night?
somebody had a box. Like they had their hands through a box and it was green. I couldn't really see. We were driving around the building, but most people were just in their short cheetah things and the leather jackets and black is I guess
That's her vibe. Cheetah shorts.
And my
and
daughter,
black
her friend, they
leather.
had shorts and leather jackets on.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
as much as we are sports fans here
I
on
had my
the show,
short shorts on.
Eric and I together hate the Dodgers equally. We can't stand the Dodgers because obviously if you're an Astros fan, you just can't be a Dodgers fan.
I just never liked it because
And
I just feel like Dodger fans, it's a joke. Like there's a few hardcore ones, but the majority of them are just, oh, the hat looks cool. I'm in Europe. I'm going to buy this
Oh, my
Yankees
LA
hat or
New
Dodgers
York
hat.
Boring,
The
cliche.
LA hat is really cool.
No, it's
That's why
not.
people
And
buy
it
it.
goes
Shut
with
Sam.
so many things.
Shut your face, Sam.
I'm just
You're a
saying.
Houstonian.
My
I would-
husband has like
Shut
two
your
of them.
face.
I would never even wear that.
It's a staple for
No,
the-
it's not. It's not. And my point of bringing this up is even
Gross.
as entertained as Eric was at Tate McRae, there was a TV on at Toyota Center with the Rockets game on and the World Series Game 7 where we were hoping George Springer and the Toronto Blue Jays would finish it out against the Dodgers.
It's like the underdog, even though I say that they're the 5th highest payroll.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, it's not like they're like a Cinderella
Well,
story.
it's because they hadn't been in it in such a long time.
Yeah.
And you were talking 2 years ago, they were one of the worst teams in baseball.
But the game was close and it was extra innings. It was just
So 25 million people watched that.
great.
That's insane. I did not think it was going to get numbers like that. But I think because of the back and forth, because if you didn't see this game, I remember we
It's
were
game 7. You're going to get.
It's a game 7, so people are naturally interested because somebody's going to win it and it's going to end. And just when you thought they had it, like I turned it on in the 7th inning and it was 4-2 Toronto. I was like, cool, they're going to win, yay. And then they freaking tie it in the 9th, top of the 9th. The stupid Dodgers tie it. They go to the 10th, nothing happens. They go to the 11th, there's a run,
Yeah.
and then they get a double play. They're out. It's over.
Did you know that 6 years in a row, Kev, Will Smith has won a World Series? A man named Will Smith.
Wait, 6 years in a row?
Yeah, there's 2 different Will.
So he has 6 rings?
There's 2 Will Smiths.
What?
Oh, I was going to say. I didn't
Dodgers
think he
have a Will Smith. He has 3, and then the other one won it with us. Braves against us, then us, and then the Rangers. I believe he was with the Rangers.
So are people looking to
So-
trade into?
I would find a guy named Will Smith,
Smith.
next year if
He
you
should.
want to
No
win.
kidding. Terrible.
It-
So that was
yeah.
going on Saturday night. Y'all can text me at 37530 if you saw people out for Halloween on Saturday.
Oh, the box. It was a stoplight because
That's what it-
she has a song called Green Light.
That's why it was
Oh,
green.
that's
The whole box
cute.
was green. I couldn't see the front because I was driving
Got it.
my
Cute.
computers down here. Go figure.
Of course. I know. Same with mine. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes because mine's
can't even
just
get mine to turn
circling,
on.
circling. It's really obnoxious. Anyway, so that was happening. We still have tickets for you for the Nutcracker Market. I know you guys have been texting crazy, like, when are we going to give them away? If you are not sure how this works from last week, we gave you a code at 8 o'clock, at 9 a.m., at 12 noon, at 3 p.m., at 5 p.m. You have to tell us the answer to this very simple code we gave out. You'll win 4 general admission tickets to the Houston Valley Nutcracker Market that kicks off November the 13th. And we are going to be broadcasting live from that market on November the 14th. So if you want to save and use your tickets on that day, you can see us there.
That's coming
NRG
up
Center.
so fast.
And it makes your finalists for a $1,000 shopping spree. And at this point, I just give me all the jalapeno gold you can find. I just want the jalapeno gold. You know what that is?
No.
Oh, Sam.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
jalapeno gold. I saw it in some specialty store, but I always get it at the Nutcracker Market. It is candied jalapeno slices. And you put it with cream cheese on a cracker.
I don't know about that, girl.
Yes, I will bring it for tomorrow.
I
Try
don't
it
know about
Tuesday.
that.
I have some in my house. Oh, actually, can I tell y'all what I found? I thought that I had found the actual jalapeno gold, and I was so excited. And guess what it was? It was dill-flavored jalapeno gold. And I go, ew, I'm never going to open this.
Womp
But I
womp.
will for Try It Tuesday tomorrow if you
Sam
want
will
me
eat
to.
it. I know I'm supposed to have
I mean, I like
smoked
pickles,
salmon
but-
coming in tomorrow.
Smoked salmon and dill jalapeno
bring your
gold.
stuff.
We'll put it all together on
I
a cracker
still have
with
some
cream cheese.
pickleballs ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's do it all.
And not the game.
No. Like actual pickleballs.
Although I went into a Halloween party and one guy was the paddle and the girl was the ball for pickleball.
That's a good
was
couple's
a cute little-
costume.
It was a homemade costume, or was it like a...
It was the
Yeah,
ones you
like
kind of wear
strip
like
up.
ponchos, but still was cute. I mean, most interesting thing I saw, my sister Kathy took a to-go container, an aluminum to-go container. She spray painted it gold. She put a Dos Equis sticker on it, and she made it a fascinator for her head. And then she wore a green sequined dress, and she put a gold ribbon around her middle with a Dos Equis sticker. And her husband was in a tuxedo, and he was the most interesting man in the world, and she was the Dos Equis.
That's cute.
It was super cute.
Man, that's creative.
That was super creative. I go, you are not me. I am not
Yeah, that's
you.
really
I
awesome.
cannot be that creative and make it up.
I was going to wear my breathalyzer outfit to the Tate McRae show.
Please don't.
to embarrass my
Inappropriate
daughter.
where the breathalyzer is.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, just what you need to know about news brought to you by Tacos Fiber. If you are planning on traveling this week, today, tomorrow, whatever day,
Don't.
you have got to follow the airport system on Instagram because they are giving you the updates on what's happening with the TSA lines, which if you've seen any of the news in the last 48 hours, these lines are trailing out into the street at Terminal E. Only Terminal A and Terminal E at Bush are working for TSA. So you check your bags at C if you fly United, and you have to walk to E to go through security. And that is where you're seeing the 3 and 4 hour lines. Hobby is a bit better. As of this morning, Hobby said it's about an hour wait. Bush was a 3 hour wait.
Yeah.
So if you're traveling, don't miss that flight. Get there
Don't
12
get mad.
hours early.
Don't get mad at the airport. It ain't their fault.
They're telling
Listen,
you.
I wasn't
Call
gonna-
your congressman.
I was
Yep,
not
yeah,
going to
that's
take a
their fault.
vacation day on Friday morning because I have a flight after the show. But at this point, I might have to just broadcast from my phone in the airport and just stand in line.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Because how am I going to get through TSA and not miss my flight? I don't know. We'll
Unless
have
you're
to
on a
wait and
hobby or something.
see. Unless wait and see.
'Cause that's like,
I don't know.
No, I have to go
And
through Bush. My ticket's already
Mark's
bought.
flying out.
that's what I told Kat.
Is he at the airport right now?
I think he's packing up the car.
Okay.
And then everyone's scared
Actually,
about
I
it.
thought he was
So
going to take Uber. So now, oh man, I gotta go. We'll talk during
Ah!
commercial.
All right.
I need your car.
Coming up next, we're going to go
Uber.
around the table, and I know you've got something you want to
look at this. There's a new. Daters are rejecting the word chill culture, and they have a new phrase. Something that's
chill culture,
the opposite of chill.
like Netflix and chill.
Pretty much, it's just chilling. Just a chill vibe, and it's something else they want now when it comes to dating.
Okay.
All right.
This is basically you go from chill to Sam. That's a hint. What this is.
Having babies?
Nope. Something about you.
Find out.
Remember, you like to. You wish you could like make a skin out of your husband's body and wear it. Like, every day.
I am not that bad.
Can we move along? Because this is getting very dark. We're going to come back and explain this
Yeah,
next
so
on the Ruling
She
Ryan
loves him
Show
so
with
much.
Eric.
A little too much.
Ew.